Hello friends, welcome back to automationtestinginsider.com. This is Selenium WebDriver part 74 and today I'm going to cover the second part of continuous integration with Jenkins. So in the previous video we talked about what is continuous integration and what is Jenkins tool, and we have we have seen like how to set up Jenkins, and at last we have seen a demo like how to run a simple project in Jenkins. We have created a batch file and we have seen like how to run that batch file in Jenkins. Now today let's have a look like what we are going to cover today. Okay, so this is the scenario which we have covered in the last video. We have run a simple Java project with TestNG in Jenkins, and today we are going to cover scenario 2 and scenario 3. So we'll integrate a simple Maven project with Jenkins. Okay, and later on we'll see the Maven and GitHub integration with Jenkins, and we'll pass the parameters as well. So I'll show you like how we can set the parameters in Jenkins and how to pass the parameters. So let's get started. So I'll open my command prompt to start Jenkins. Okay, so how to start? So we have command java minus jar -jar. Okay, and we have to simply drag the var file over here. So this is my var file. So just give the path of your var file wherever it is located, and just give a space and hyphen hyphen. We have http port. So since I'm running this on 8082 port, so that's why I'm using this command hyphen hyphen http port. So here I'll specify 8082. If you are using the default port, that is 8080, so no need of mentioning the port number over here. So let me just press enter. So everything, whatever activities we are going to perform on Jenkins, all will be logged here in command prompt. So it is still doing. So we'll get the message like Jenkins is up and running. Then it's done. Here you can see started all plugins. Now here you can see Jenkins is fully up and running. Now we can navigate to Jenkins URL, that is localhost, and we have port 8082. Just fire that URL. And simply I'll log in with my credentials we have created last time, admin user. I'll enter the password as well. Click on sign in. Now let's have a look at the first scenario, the second scenario which we are going to cover today. Two scenarios we are going to cover, so let's have a look this one first. So integrate sample project with Jenkins. So already I have created a Maven project, and I'll show you how we can integrate with Jenkins. But before that, let me just install some plugins, guys. Last time we have just set up the Jenkins. Now we need to install some plugins, so that would be very useful. So here you can see this is in blue color, this success box. I would say this result. Okay, so here it is success, right? Yeah, if you mouse over you can see success message. So when we install this green ball, so it will come in green color. Okay, so this is one of the plugins we have. We have email extension plugin. To send the email, we have one plugin called email extension. To publish extend report, we have HTML publisher. We have Maven integration plugin to integrate with Maven, and we have TestNG result plugin to generate TestNG reports. So let me install all these plugins, so and then we can start. So how to install those plugins? So just navigate to this triangle over here in Jenkins, and we have manage Jenkins option over here and manage plugins. Now here we have four options: updates, whatever updates you'll get over here, whatever you'll get, you need to you can download from here. Okay, and we have this available, whatever plugins are available. will be shown here, and this is installed, whatever are installed in my system in this Jenkins configuration, all will be displayed here. So what I'll do, I'll go to available section and simply I'll type green balls. It is taking time. So here you can see we got this plugin. So simply I'll check this and I'll install with restart. Later on we'll restart the Jenkins. So let me just click on this one first. I mean, for now, install. You can download now and install after restart also, you can do that, but let me click on this one first. So here you can see it is installing the plugins. Now it is success. The couple of plugins are success. So all are success now. And what I'll do, I'll back to the manage Jenkins again and manage plugins and go to available again. And what is the next plugin we have? Email extension plugin. So let me install this one as well. So just search with email extension plugin. So plugin list is loading, is coming. Now here you can see email extension plugin has come over here, and I'll install this one as well. Install without restart. Here you can see we got the success message, so this is also done. Now what I'll do, I'll go to again manage Jenkins, manage plugins, and go to available. And what is the next? HTML publisher. So I'll use this plugin. Okay, I'll search this. So for today we need these green balls. Anyways, you can do that because this is very good plugin to see the results in green color when it is success, and if it is failed then it is in red color, like that. And this is for regarding email. So email related things we'll see in the last topic, I mean in last next video. Okay, to generate extend report, to send the email and all. For today we need only this Maven integration plugin, but let's install all these plugins. Okay, so we have here HTML publisher, so simply I'll click on this one and I'll install this. Here you can see it is showing pending. Now it is success, and we have login plugin extension as well, so both are success now. Simply I'll go to manage plugins, available, and what is next? Maven integration. So I'll install this one as well. So whatever tools you are going to use in Jenkins, you have to install the plugins for the same. Okay, so right now I'm searching Maven integration. Plugin list is loading. So here we got Maven integration as well. Simply select this one and install without restart. Now all done. Maven integration and loading, this loading plugin extension, both are done. Now what is the last one? TestNG result plugin. So we need this one as well. So simply I'll go to manage plugins and available, and I'll put it over here. TestNG results plugin, so that we can generate the TestNG reports. So plugin list is loading. Yeah, this is TestNG results. So simply select this and install without restart. Click on that. So TestNG results, it is now it is success. So all plugins are installed. So how to check whether they are installed or not? So just navigate to manage plugins. Okay, and here we have installed option as well, a tab. So here you can see all the plugins. Some of the plugins are by default installed at the time of set up the Jenkins, and some of them we have just installed. Okay, email extension, we have green balls. So this is how you can look at this tab, whatever we have installed. Okay, so now let's come back to Jenkins. Now last time we have created this sample project, guys. Now what I'll do, let's talk about these two scenarios. So first one is I have already Maven project and will integrate with Jenkins. So where is where I have this is the Maven project. Okay, so just make sure that this you can see here, this is not pushed the code. I mean, I have not pushed this code to GitHub. So just created a Maven project simply. Okay, and what I have done here is, this is very simple project just for example purpose, because we need to integrate Jenkins only. Okay, we need to see the functionality in Jenkins, like how we can run the Maven project in Jenkins. That is our main target. So here I have created inside a main class, I mean this com.base, inside src main Java I have created a class called base class. So here I have written couple of methods with before annotation and after method annotation. So this is setup method to launch the browser. So we are navigating to this google.com, and this after method is closing the browser. And if you go to src test Java, here I have simple test class. Okay, where I have written 3 test cases. Okay, so this we are just printing the some message like this is test case 1, test case 2, like that. And we have testng.xml to run the suite from here, and we have this pom.xml. So since this is Maven project, so we have this pom.xml, and yeah, here you can see we need one plugin over here inside this build tag. Okay, so these are the plugins required to run the Maven project. So this is to compile the project. Okay, so this Maven compiler plugin, that comes, this plugin comes under this build tag. Okay, so to run that build, to compile that bit, we need this Maven compiler plugin. Another plugin we required is, these are optional, you can have this, and this is Maven Surefire plugin. So this is another plugin which we required, and inside that we have inside in this plugin tag we have this configuration as well. So in that configuration we have this suite XML files. So here you can see this testng.xml file. So we are going to run this testng.xml ultimately. Okay, so what you can do is you can run your Maven from here, from pom.xml run as Maven test. Okay, and what we are going to do is we'll run this pom.xml from Jenkins. So how to do that? So let me come back to Jenkins and I'll create new item. Now here you can see Maven project is coming. So here I'll give demo 2, and simply I'll select this Maven project, click on OK. You can, if you want, you can give description. This is demo 2, and no need to select anything over here. Source code management, till now, I mean, we haven't used this. Okay, this project is not pushed to GitHub, so we are not using this source code management directly. We want to use that, and yeah, we need, this is important one. So we need root pom. Okay, so pom.xml, we need to give the path of our this pom.xml. So just right click and we have properties, and simply select this pom.xml path, and simply I'll provide this pom.xml root directory. Okay, and goals and options. So simply I'll write clean install. So what it will do is, we have seen in Maven tutorials. Okay, so what it does is it will clean the clean install tells Maven to do the clean phase in each module before running the install phase for each module. Okay, so this is the purpose of this clean install command. And what I'll do, yeah, this is done. I mean, we have set up the pom.xml from here, and we have, yeah, nothing is required now. Simply I can apply, click on apply and save it. Now we can build our project from here, so simply click on build now. We'll go to here and console output. We'll see how it will pick the project from Eclipse, okay, based on pom. So it will read the pom.xml and then execute the test case. So let's have a look. So here you can see executing Maven, so it is executing the Maven pom.xml clean install. That is the command we have given. Now it is executing all the pom life cycle. Here you can see clean the plugins, this plugin called Maven clean plugin. Now test start, you can see here. So Chrome driver was successfully started, so browser is launched, navigated to google.com, and this will be for the second test case. We have 3 test cases, so it will execute 3 times. This is the third test case, I guess. So all done now. Now it's recording test results. Build is success. Now here you can see build is success, and here you can see success. And these are the results, guys. Here you can see 3 test cases, failure 0, error 0, and yeah, this is the message which we have given. This is test case 3, this is test case 2. Here you can see, so this test case got executed successfully, and here you can see the green color because of the green balls. So back to project and back to dashboard. Here you can see what is, yeah, here you can see in the build it is showing in green color. Okay, so that means it is successfully executed. I think we need to restart the Jenkins so that we can see that in green color. So let me restart my Jenkins. So how to restart, how to exit from Jenkins? So just press Ctrl C. Now simply I'll rerun the command again. Because once we I mean, when we have installed all the plugins, after that we haven't restart our system, restarted the Jenkins. So some error is coming. Why? One second, what happened? Let me refresh this. Yeah, everything is fine, I guess. So it will, yeah, now here you can see Jenkins is fully up and running. Now simply I'll log in again. Now here you can see this is in green color, so that is because of the green balls. So we have done 2 projects for now. So this is Maven project which we have set up in Jenkins, directly the Maven project. Now what we are going to do, the next scenario 3, so we'll integrate a GitHub project. Okay, Maven project plus that would be like GitHub project, and we'll see like how we can integrate Maven GitHub project into Jenkins with parameters. So we'll set up the parameters as well. So let me show you that project which already I have created. So this is my project, guys. So here you can see cylinder symbol. So that means this project is already available in GitHub account. Jenkins demo 2, this is my repository name, and this is master branch. So this project is already, let me close all of this. So this project is already available in GitHub. So let me log in with GitHub as well. Regarding the reporting features, we'll see in the next video. Already I have listed down here. So regarding the reporting feature, email, how to send the email, how to generate extend report, those we'll look into in the next video. Okay, so let me simply sign in over here. Yeah, so this is the repository which I have created for this project, for the second project, Jenkins demo 2. So this is the repository, and here you can see this is same as the previous project. The only the difference is, I'll tell you, we have base class and test class like the previous project. Okay, so simple test is the test class is simple, and I made some changes in base class. What I have made the changes is, in the setup method I have we are going to run the script in 3 different browsers. Okay, we can run on 3 different browsers, on Chrome browser, Firefox, and because I want to parameterize my test from Jenkins. So that's why I have created the code like this, system.get property. Okay, you can read the properties from a properties file, but I want to just show you the demo with Jenkins. So that's why I have created this system.get property, and here I have given the value like browser equal ignore case. Will when we pass the parameters from Jenkins, then it will read accordingly. Okay, and it will execute the test case. And here we have if else condition. So if you get the value as Chrome, then it will execute, it will uh, create the object of Chrome driver, and it will launch Chrome driver. Okay, so this is the setup with WebDriver manager, setup method with WebDriver. Similarly, if you get Firefox, so it will launch the Firefox. When we'll get IE, then it will launch IE browser, and simply we'll navigate to driver, I mean this google.com. Before that, this is the URL, so we'll pass the URL as well from Jenkins, and we'll maximize the window, and this is the tear down method. So this is the difference from previous project, and this project is available in GitHub. Now how we'll set up this project in Jenkins, so we'll have a look. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is, I'll provide this link if you want in my the description box of this video if you need this. Okay, let me create another project now. Go back to dashboard and click on new item. We'll create demo 3 this time. Select, since this is Maven project, so I'll select Maven and click on OK. Here you can, if you want, you can give some description. This is demo 3, and this is not required, and we need now this Git source code management, because our project is already available in Git. So I'll select this Git, and we have to give the repository URL here. So what is my repository URL? So if you go to your GitHub, and you can copy from here. Okay, and simply provide that GitHub URL over here. Now we need to access, okay, to GitHub to get the code, to clone the code from Jenkins, right? So for that purpose we need to provide the credentials of my GitHub account. So from here you can provide the credentials. So here you will select not admin, we have hverma22. This is my GitHub account credentials, and click on add, and from here you can pick that. Okay, so this is the source code management setup. Now go to the next. Now we need this root pom, guys. So root pom will give the pom.xml from Jenkins, from the root directory. So this is my, one second, this is my project. So we'll give here, you can see pom.xml are present over here, is present over here. Okay, so I'll give this Jenkins demo 2 because this is the repository name, so we have to pick the path from here. So this is Jenkins demo 2 and I'll put it in my, like this, pom.xml, and the goals and options would be clean install, and we have to pass the parameters from here. Okay, so how to pass the parameters? -d, and yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you, one more setup in pom.xml of this project. So since we are going to parameter things, so if you see in the pom.xml, we have inside this build we have plugins. Okay, so this is the one of the plugins, Maven compiler plugin, which we have discussed, and another plugin is Maven Fire plugin, so that will run our test cases. And inside this we have configuration tag. Okay, so inside that we have this suite XML files. So here we can see we have given some value, I mean hard coded this one, not hard coded, we have provided XML files over here, so we can hard code. Last time we have seen we have hard coded that, we have provided testng.xml. Okay, now we have simply given some key over here, XML files, and we have another system property variables. Inside that we have browser and URL, because we need 3 parameters to pass into our test case. Okay, browser name will pass the URL and XML files, which XML we are going to use. So here you can see, guys, we have couple of XMLs. You may have one XML or more than that. So here we have testng.xml and testng1.xml. So what we are going to do now here is in clean install, and here simply write command -d XML files, the key of the pom XML which we have mentioned, and equal to. Now let's see, let's hard code for this time. So suppose I want to run testng.xml and give a space -d. What is the next? Browser. So I'll use browser over here, equals to, let's say I want to run on Chrome browser, and third is URL. So I'll give -d space and then -d and equal to, one second, -d URL is equal to, we need to give the URL, right? So google.com will give like this. So we are passing 3 parameters from here, from goals and options. This time we have hard coded, like we are providing testng.xml. We are telling the Maven to execute this testng.xml on Chrome browser, and this is the URL. Okay, later on I'll show you how we can set the parameters in Jenkins, through Jenkins. Okay, so this is done. Now simply I'll click on apply and save. I think we are good to go, and let me run this Maven project demo 3. So simply click on build now, and now this time it will copy the code from, clone the code from GitHub. Okay, and if you go to console output, just keep an eye on this console output. Here you can see the first commit, I mean whatever commit we have done in GitHub, that is showing over here. And here you can see, yeah, here this is the repository, my repository. So it is cloning the repository from GitHub. Now what I'll do, see here you can see the clean and install process is going on. Now it will start executing the test case. Chrome driver was started successfully. Here you can see the Chrome driver is started. So we have 3 test cases, so it will execute 3 times. This is the second test case. This is the third test case. Now it will collect the results. It will show the results now. Total run 3, recording test results, and everything will be recorded in this command prompt as well. Here you can see the success, build is success because all 3 test cases are passed. We have given some simple test case, and here you can see the first commit, the latest commit it will show guys here, commit message. So I'll show you, I'll change the commit, I'll do one commit over here and then I'll show you the message. Okay, so here you can see that it clones the project from GitHub repository and then it will execute. Jenkins will create its own workspace and it will create the first, it will copy the project from GitHub and then it will execute. And if you go to the results, dashboard, and here you can see this is demo 3, so that is in green color. Okay, so this is how you can run, you can integrate GitHub with Jenkins. Now what we are going to do here is we'll parameterize the test from Jenkins. Okay, last time we have hard coded the values. Now what I'll do, will parameterize the test from Jenkins, but before that let me do one more thing. I'll make a small change over here. Let's add one comment and then I'll commit the code so that I'll show you the message. So this is, let's say this is new comment. Control C, here you can see it will come in greater than this symbol. Now simply I'll right click and we have team commit. So this is the class and here I'll write this is the latest change, and I'll highlight, or let's highlight like this so that we can see this comment clearly. And I'll do commit and push to GitHub repository. So guys, if you don't know about Git and GitHub, then you can watch the previous videos. About Maven's also you can watch previous videos. I'm pushing the code to, now here you can see this is the latest change. So this is what comment I have given, and simply close this. So my changes are updated in GitHub. Let me show you. Here you can see this is the latest change, and if you go to src, that comment should be added inside that test class. So here you can see this is new comment. Now what we'll do, we'll open the configuration of this demo 3. So if you go to that project, and here we have configure option, so just click on that. So configuration of that demo 3 will be opened here, and what I'm going to make a change over here is simply go to that goals and options, and yeah, we need to add the parameters, right? Last time we have hard coded these values. Now simply what we are going to do, let me copy this URL, we are going to provide this. Now we have an option from here, this project is parameterized. Now we are going to pass the parameters from Jenkins. Okay, so add parameter. So how we can add the parameter? We have different parameters. So let's say we have choice parameter and string parameter. So first select string parameter, or one second, first let's go order by order. So I'll select choice parameter and I'll give XML. Okay, and the choices will give, we have two XML, testng.xml, and we have another testng1.xml. We have two XML, right? If you have seen the testng.xml, testng1.xml, so we'll provide two values over here. So this is done. I'll add another parameter. The second one is URL, not URL, browser. So I'll give browser over here, and choices is Chrome, IE and Firefox. So we have three browsers, and you can write description as well if you want. So this is choose the XML file like this, and the browser is given. So you can write some comments over here, description. And what is the next? We need a string parameter, so that will be URL. So the value of URL is google.com, so we'll provide this. You can write some comments. So the parameter we have set. Now this is the key, so we'll provide this key in this goals and options. So just navigate at last this build, and here we'll provide, instead of this testng.xml, I'll provide dollar symbol and then XML, the value which, the key which we have given XML. The browser, instead of this Chrome, I'll provide this dollar symbol and I'll write browser. We have given like this browser, and instead of URL, I'll provide this dollar symbol. And what is the URL? The key we have given. So now this is parameterized from Jenkins itself. Simply I'll click on apply. Anything is wrong over here? I think everything is fine. Browser, and then this is the browser URL, this is the URL. So apply and save. Now if you can see, you can observe here, earlier we used to see build. Now we can see build with parameters. So just click on that. Now we'll see the parameters from here. So the default parameter is testng.xml, and we have another parameter testng1.xml. so I'll select testng, this is Chrome, and will run on google.com. okay, so let me just build it. So the second build is running. One second. Yeah, this is the second build. Now here you can see this is the latest change from GitHub which we have given. Let me show you in the console output. Yeah guys, so here you can see the changes which we have made in our code. We have commented it, right? This is the latest change, the commit message. Yeah, simply now it will re-execute all the process which we have done earlier, and now Chrome driver was started successfully. Here you can see. This is the last test case, the third test case. Yeah, all done. Three passed. Now recording the results. So all done. So this is how you can parameterize your test from Jenkins. Yeah, and this is the default reports. You can see from here latest test results. So this is the default report in Jenkins. Later on in the next video I'll show you how you can see the extent report and TestNG report. com.test sample test. You can see there are 3 test cases, so all are passed. Now back to project, and let's build again this build. Okay, so every time you can build continuously also, I mean simultaneously 2-3 builds. Now let me build for some other on some other browser. Okay, so let 1 second, it is why it is getting started. Yeah, about it, 1 second. Demo 3, right? Let me build with parameters. Build with parameter. Now I want to run on some other browser. Let's say I want to run on Firefox. Click on build. So this is the build console output. Now this time it will execute the test case on Firefox browser. Clean install process is going on Maven, and then test starts. Now you can see it will launch Firefox browser this time. Here you can see this is the Firefox browser. It will navigate to google.com. It will close the browser and it will execute the second test case. Yeah, 3 test cases, all are passed. Build is success. Build is success. Here you can see. So this is how you can parameterize your test from Jenkins. So let me just recap, guys, what we have done so far today. So we have seen scenario 2 and scenario 3 today. In scenario 2, what we have seen is we have configured Maven project with Jenkins. Okay, and we have seen how we can execute the Maven project from Jenkins directly using pom.xml. And later on we have seen the integration of Maven plus GitHub project with Jenkins, and we have seen the parameters as well, how we can set the parameters in Jenkins and how to pass the parameters. So scenario 2 and 3 are also done. Now we'll move towards scenario 4. There we'll see the complete process, like how to integrate the GitHub project, Maven GitHub project with Jenkins, and how to generate TestNG report, how to generate extend report, how to send the email, how to send the email with an attachment. Okay, build log, how to attach the build log, and how to periodically how you can run your test. So this all we'll see in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.